Good morning students, you are welcome back to our 8th standard maths class. Today we are entering into a new term. Here we are going to learn a new topic named statistics. Statistics means arranging the data. Now data means what? It's a collection of facts such as numbers, words, measurements and observation. Here we are collecting the numbers, words, measurements, etc. Okay. Now, first one here, there are two types of data. First one is primary data. Primary data means these are the data that are collected in person for the first time for a specific purpose. For example, the data are collected by a specific purpose for the person. The data are collected by a person for the specific purpose. Means what? Example, if you are a class leader in your class, your classmate is asking you to collect the max mark your students. Collect the max mark of your class students. That is the first time you are collecting the data. That one is primary data. Now secondary data means the data that are collected by the other person. So that are sourced from some places that has originally collected it. The meaning of this one is means what? The other person or someone who are collecting the data we are taking from that. For example, the details of patta for a land can be had from the registration office. What's the meaning of this one? We are applying the patta in the registration office, but the patta is collected by some other person. Patta ஏற்கனவே என்ன செஞ்சிருப்பாங்க, கலெக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சிருப்பாங்க registration. நம்ம apply பண்ணியாச்சுன்னா கிடைச்சோம். That's a secondary data. That is the meaning of secondary data. Next one is range. Range means the difference between the largest and the smallest value of the data given. Range means the largest difference between the largest value and the smallest value of the data. Range, how will you find out the range? Largest value minus smallest. Next we are studying frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table means is the arrangement of the given data in the form of table showing frequency with which each variable occurs. Now there are two types of distribution. First one is frequency distribution table of ungrouped data. Next one is table for grouped data. Ungrouped data means here ungrouped data means what? Here some numbers are given. We want to arrange the numbers in ascending and order and find out the values. Okay. Ungrouped. Group data means the values are given in one order. There is a class interval size maintained in this grouped data. Now see construction of frequency distribution table for ungrouped data. And ungrouped data can assume only whole numbers. Only we can assume ungrouped data. Okay. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2. It contains no decimal numbers. Ungrouped data does not contain any decimal numbers. And exact measurement. There are the data that can have range of values. Here the data have range of value. Range means what? Highest value minus lowest value. A usual way to represent this by using bar graphs. Okay. Now see the example. The number of teachers in a school. The number of players in a game. Now see one example. Form an ungrouped frequency distribution table for the weight of 25 students in standard 4th can given below and answer the following question. Here some data are given which are ungrouped data. Now we want to find the data in ascending order. We want to arrange the data in ascending order. Okay. How will you find out? Now tell me which one is the smallest number here. Can you find out? Yes, 15 is the smallest number. Next is 16. First we want to arrange the numbers in ascending order. Then put tally marks. Then we want to write the frequency. Okay. This one is the ungrouped data. Next we are going to learn construction of for grouped data. Grouped data, it contains the values or any value within certain interval. For the ungrouped data, we have only the whole numbers and exact measurements. Here the data can certain range with the highest and lowest value. Continuous data can be tabulated. Continuous data is called we can see this one in example. Okay, which is called frequency distribution. They can be graphically represented using histograms. The age of persons in a village, the height and weight of the students of your class. Now, how will you find out the class interval? See, class interval means the range of variables is grouped into number of classes and each group is known as class interval. The range of the variable is grouped into number of classes. Range means what? Highest value. We arrange the data highest value minus smallest value. Here classes means how will you arrange? It continuously it get 10 if we consider the number as 10 to 20. The age of 10 to 20 is how many peoples in a village? 5. Then continuously 20 to 30. This one is what? Class interval. How will you find out this class interval? The difference between the upper limit and the lower limit of the class is known as class size. Class interval equal to upper limit minus lower limit. This we can learn while we are doing the sums. Okay.